Hello and welcome to Lila Plays on the Edge server, which is not the Edge server, it's the Between the Edge server, where apparently nothing makes sense and people's origins change and the server is like 2 inches to the left and nothing makes sense. At the moment, I am still myself. Nothing has changed for me. I was able to, though, to wash up a little bit. And I mean, you can see I cleaned my shirt and I mended some holes. I'm not the best seamstress, so I mean, you can kind of see there's some knots in the mending and it's just not the greatest. Not the greatest at all, but hey, we're doing a bit better than we were. I want to see if I can get some building done over yonder, lay out some outline of some sort, figure out something. I do know that this goes insane and all that. No surprise there. And I am going to actually place down a bit of an outline and figure out what I want to build. I have some ideas and I'm not sure. Ooh, there's a cave. I'm gonna have to do some lighten that up for sure. Oh dear, actually. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna do that for sure. I'll need to even out some ground here, do some terraforming. But let's see, how far or close? Okay, so I can kind of see disco stuff over there. Hopefully this won't be too much of an eyesore for him. I have like 3 ideas that I'm blending together and yes, okay, that's what I was wondering about. That is there. I don't even know what that is, but that is there. So I should find out if anyone knows what it is, if that can be taken down or if that's staying. Because if it's staying, I want to move a little further that way. And if it can be taken down, then this spot over here is actually perfect. So maybe I'll post in the Discord and ask. And let's actually place some blocks. I went down to one of the dark areas to light it up, and that was good. And now I'm getting out. It's funny, I used to like going out in mines. I still do for the most part, but yeah, I'm not sure right now. Everything just feels off. But I will say for everything feeling off, I did get some diamonds, which is awesome. I will take it. I will take it with great pleasure and please and thank you. And this was the weirdest, like, down, 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 which means I need to, ow, ow, ow. Kind of play it really risky coming up and out. And, oh, it's nighttime. And better. Please nothing fall on my head. Please nothing fall on my head. Oh my gosh, it's a pig. Okay. It's a pig. Oh, it's a pig. Okay, let's go find. Okay, there's that for my landmark, which means home is this way.
I found that this was left for me on my platform.
Oh.
Who's the witness?
I
I think I heard you guys talk about him before, and something about it sounds familiar, but
we don't entirely know who the witness is. In some places and times he seems not bad per se, but not necessarily great per se. We really don't know. And we got here and I mean we haven't even gotten to the end yet. We haven't been over there at all. And he left wings for everyone and we're using them, but I mean my first venture out with them is the one that I died and almost lost everything if it wasn't for Red.
Ooh.
So the witness, we don't know if he's good or bad or what he wants. Yeah, it's complicated. It's complicated. We're gonna go with that.
Okay, complicated. Got it.
Yeah.
Ooh, an ender chest. Nice.
Yes. Do I have a spare one?
So,
Not yet.
I'm curious with where I was setting up. Is it too close to? You said that was Red's place.
Yeah, that is Red's. I don't know if it's too close or not.
I don't want to impede as a neighbor.
Fair.
I just want to set somewhere that's up high. I'd like to sleep up high.
Well, I'm planning to build over yonder that way. I have some ideas. I was actually planning to go and lay out some sandstone, rough outline and whatnot soon. I don't know, maybe I could add a tower to it if you want a tower.
That would be phenomenal.
Make it a little easier for you too, so that way you don't have to resource grind everything right this moment. Gives you a little more flexibility and time for that versus just you got here, now you need to figure stuff out real fast.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Oh.
You want to go check out the spot you're looking at?
Yeah. So this is the sandstone that I have.
A lot of sandstone.
It's not very much. I'm gonna need so much more than that, and I know it. I need to find out if anyone has an idea on whose this pillar of wood planks is.
Huh.
Because if that's staying, then I'm probably going to move a few in. So that's not going to be like within render distance. Okay, I think this would be far enough in. And I'm not sure if you saw, but Disco is like right bloop over that way. And he and I already talked to see if this would be too close or not, and this is good. I need to light up everything underground. I did some lighting in some areas, but there's a lot of underground, so I need to terraform a bit. Smooth this out so I have a nice platform to work with.
Okay, yeah, I would totally help with this. So, I was going through my stuff that I brought on all my travels, and found a few things of interest. Maybe you can use that for helping build.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing. 6. So I'm putting these down, but these are very much ones that can be
moved.
Yes, moved.
Or are we done?
Textured accordingly.
Yeah. So I'm just planting a few crops right here just so we have something immediately easy to grab.
That's a good idea.
But we can change up where it's located at any point.
Let's see. Do you have a sleeping bag?
Nope.
You should get.
I wouldn't be able to sleep here anyway. It's too low.
That's true. I bet it would be too low with the sleeping bag. Now we need to make a whole thing a priority for you then. I don't know why I didn't think to do this first, but I don't know why. This will be a much prettier version to do. That is a good question because this is all sorts of janky up and down over here. Where do you want to have floor level? What's our ground level? Is it up here? Is it down there? Is it down there?
I don't know.
Because this will be at least 2 stories.
Okay.
And I feel like that.
Where are people entering from again? Are they entering from this side?
That side. Yeah, where you are.
I think it would make sense then to have this be the ground level.
That be the ground level? Okay.
Sure.
I'm like, I'm down for anything. We're still fresh enough in this that we can make adjustments as we see fit.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna hop down and light up a little bit below us.
That sounds reasonable. And then just so I know, are you going down in an area within the perimeter here, or are you going down outside this perimeter?
Probably in the perimeter, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, I'm just looking so I know which areas I shouldn't be filling holes in.
Oh, I wouldn't worry too much. I can always find my way out.
Okay. I would just feel bad if I trapped you down below and you're like, hello?
I mean, it'd be unfortunate, but whatever. I've gotten out of stickier situations.
Okay. All the same, I'll try to not, entomb you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of dying internally right now as I'm clearing out this patch specifically of dirt. Because normally, I would put in a floor first. And I don't know what floor I want. Actually, I'm kind of thinking about crimson logs and crimson wood, but I don't have much of that right now. And if I don't do that, cool, that's fine. But what do I want to do then? I don't know. So I'm clearing this with this constant thought in my brain of, what are you going to do next, Lee? What are you going to do next? What kind of floor are you going to do, Lee? Ugh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. I just want to place it. So I might end up scrolling from here and just being like, cool, we're gonna go and we're gonna go find ourselves more crimson wood and make ourselves a floor first. Just because that's my order of how I build things, and kind of going insane trying to think right now what entirely I want to do for the floor. I'm not sure if other people have the problem that I have. I can't help but feel like some certain Edgemites would just say this is a uniquely Lee problem. And they might be right. And you know what? If they are right, that's fine. I don't care. I just need to know, what floor am I going to do? I just need to know. That's all I need to know. Just what floor? What floor? I don't know. That moment when you realize your front door is 1 block off. 1 block. 1 block off. I need to do the whole side over again. Ugh. This is what happens when you're distracted and building. I am very good at being distracted while building. Such a shame. Let's fix that. I miss umbrellas. Okay? Just want to have that stated. I miss umbrellas so much. Oh, I need umbrellas again. This is really difficult to build right now. Really difficult to build. I miss umbrellas. This rain is awful. Yes, Sandstone. Hi. I'm hiding from the rain. I have no umbrellas. It's very hard to build this way. Yes. This is my pajamas. Pajama party. Why would you do such a thing? Yummy. I'm hiding from the rain. Bro? You hold that out very menacingly, for the record. Very menacingly. Aww. Aww, you make... She's my jerk and I love her. All right, there's a lot about this build I honestly don't know yet, but I do know that this area is going to be stairs going up to the next level. And I know the floor that's going to be. And I might have the materials I need for that zone. So I think we're going to go look for those materials real fast, because if I can get the stairs put in and I can get the top level, I know what the floor for this little zone is going to be. If I can get that in, I will have a safe place to like hide from the rain instead of my little platforms. My very silly, very dorky looking platforms, which I'm going to take away in good faith that it's not going to rain. If it rains, I'm going to be a wee bit perturbed. But hey, we're going to try it. We're going to be brave. We're going to be bold. We're going to fly to home and we'll come back. I'll be better. Sleep time. Okay, let's see if we have any supplies and then we will run back. I got the sandstone. I got the wings. I got the rockets. Still need to go to the nether and get quartz for disco. Which, depending on what I have here, that might work. I only have 11 amethyst. Okay. You know what? I feel like I saw a geode. I need to find the geode so I can get the rest of that. I'm not going to bother taking that one. Don't I have... Okay, I'm not going to have enough blackstone. Okay, cool. I need to find a geode. I need to find a blackstone. I'm going to go for a quick grind. I'll be right back. You know, after flying over this thing that Disco's working on, coming up to this I realize I've really reduced my build sizes. This one is really small. This is basically just a large house. I think I've faded in abilities, y'all. I might need to add to this? Make this part of a city, maybe? I don't know. This is small, and I'm realizing just how small it is. I don't know how I feel about that. So this little area is basically the only safe place I have currently from any time it rains. But I have something, and I'll take whatever I can get. And yeah, beggars can't be choosers right now. I am very much a beggar. So this is good. This gives me somewhat of a shelter. This will have to be interior decorated and all that later. What is that? That must be discos. I do need to light up some of this outer area so that way I don't have to worry about things shooting in my windows or crawling in my windows for that matter. And I have some ideas for the floor. I am pleased for that. That moment when you're getting your stuff and that ugly scares you half to death, so much so that everything shakes as you flee in absolute abject terror. That was fun. Let's not do that again. But hey, I got some crimson stem. So, I think that's good enough for the moment. Let us not terrify ourselves so utterly. Again, preferably. Is that... Goodness gracious, I didn't expect that to make me go wah as much as it did. Let's take this home and we'll put down a little bit of a floor. If I want terracotta, my only place I can think of for that is going to be if I return to that lovely desert. But the problem is the lovely desert is like forever away. And the last time I was there, I died and almost lost my stuff if it wasn't for red. So... I want the terracotta. I don't want to go. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that yet. Maybe Core will be one. Maybe Core could go. Yeah, okay. I might ask him. Yeah, we'll go with that. So, time is running out for me for today's episode. And we're going to put down what we can. And we'll go from there. And of course, the moment I get back, I have enough time to grab sandstone. And I have this and that's it. And it starts raining. Lovely. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna have to call it here today, which is nowhere near what I had hoped and planned, but I literally can't do very much right now, so yeah, sorry guys. Hopefully next week I'll have more, but also next week I'm gonna be out of town for 4 days of the week, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to record then. I might be able to still record and get an episode out. I might end up calling a random stream that Saturday morning, or I might just sleep in and be like, I am dead to the world. Anything could go. Who knows? There's a lot of potential. So, thank you for joining me on a very laid back episode. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.